Fenrir, a very offensive character. We'll see how it works out. Team QUESO, Flashpoint, game number 1. Casters, take us away.
Thanks so much, Taco and Ridiculous Tom. We are here live in the morning with QUESO versus Flashpoint. Two teams, totally, that have had a pretty good time of things just lately. They're not too bad in the standing. Now just continuing, they're allowing the Hunters just to keep farming up. In the jungle, Draco Marino will give a bit of a kiss towards Johnny, and Johnny does not like those advances at all. He'll back away, but straight away Fusify gets the Ragnarok off into the through space and time for the extra damage, and Farakrik gets his name on the board in the positive.
Your Bancroft's talent is a huge power spike.
You speak about Gold Online, and the Gold Fury has been pulled. QUESO swarming around it right now, and Flashpoint are not aware of the situation whatsoever. Maybe they are. Say the word Fury, because straight away they're back over there again, this time for the Primal Fury, because Spotify's on the way over, but what can he really do against 4 men just swarming around? Not much. Spotify will get there in time to see the Fury fall. That's all it's going to be. Warchi may get picked in the mid though as he tries to escape here. Johnny goes aggressive. Great work from Draco with a blink to slow down the aggression on Warchi, and Fusify didn't take too much poke than he needed to as Johnny leaps away from the danger zone.
A great escape out of Johnny, but still not punishing QUESO for doing this Primal Fury, because Painify feeling a little frisky against Chekio, but there goes the Ragnarok.
Where's your beads now, friend? Well, not a friend anymore. Worsthill will fall down to Sibi, who gets credit for the kill. Julio looked to get aggressive against Farakrik, who pulls away to safety, but that's the end of the engagement. Primal Fury for 1 death, I guess, overall. Not doom and gloom for QUESO at all so far.
As long as Flashpoint can get this tier 1 mid tower, this wouldn't be a bad trade in the slightest. Warchi trying to mitigate a little bit of that wave. A beautiful play, I would say, knowing that killing the melee minions, allowing Julio to penetrate that backline, completely disrupts Flashpoint's tier 1 mid tower play.
And like you said, it would have been important if they did get that, but they don't. Now Chekio gets a chance to Spotify. The Aegis will save the day. Will he land down? Yes, he will, but the portal from Farakrik will escape him from danger. Draco Marino is trying to close the gap.
Expected burst damage out of the air quotes support.
Well, air quotes, Chekio needs his air moves right about now and gets caught and gets the beads, and he held it. Fusify played that so well. He just sat there and went, all right, Chekio, you're going to try and... Oh, that's a nice bead you've got there, friend. Let me give my kill to Johnny.
And the reason he held off that bite is because he knew Chekio didn't have the airstrike. Now making the rotation is QUESO, but they're outnumbered. It's a 3-on-4 with Warchi now around this left side.
I think one thing we can see about this, Totally, is that when teams actually communicate and say, hey,
QUESO in about 10 minutes from now.
Do players feel this different? I thought Warchi under pressure again in the mid lane, tries to get away to the best of his ability, can't escape. Worsthill went for an execute, won't find it. Instead, Johnny gets another double kill. And would you believe it? An Ao Kwong for Flashpoint is doing well.
Level 15 Ao Kwong with Bancroft's talent, pen boots, demonic grip. You gotta respect that burst damage.
Chekio trying to make something happen with Draco Marino, but the Aegis from Farakrik is buying him enough time to keep the jukes going. Draco will finally get the kill, but Chekio also went down in trade as Flashpoint made the rotation. It's sick. You'll be discouraged in life, aren't you? That's what it is. Okay.
Think optimistically, Hindu man.
Hey, QUESO, think optimistically about being up 300 gold, but the enemy team has Johnny and Fusify, who brings Warchi on a wild ride one more time. Aegis already down from Warchi as he gets away. Draco Marino forced out too. Julio on the backline's causing a lot of problems, but Sibi has entered the fray, and Warchi has found himself alone again. Sibi gets credit for the kill. Johnny to the backline looking at Chekio, who has to alter ways because Spotify closes the gap, but Johnny's already there to pick up the pieces and get his 5th kill of the game.
But Chekio responds at the last possible second. Defensive fatal strike out of Worst Turtle. 2 for 1 at the end of the day, but they're not done yet. Flashpoint won a little bit more because Painify taking a lot of damage out of Julio. Draco Marino is back and healthy.
But Farakrik will have his portal available. Only a kiss for Sibi, and Sibi doesn't mind too many kisses. He'll fall back to his tier 1 tower, approaching 20 minutes in, and a fight as Sibi blinked over at the same time. Very weird event situation there. Pressure onto Julio, but he is Bologna. But he won't get a chance to Eagles Rally because Johnny has decided he would like to become a dragon.
But where is he going to land is the question. Right on top of Warchi. Water illusioning away. He's going to bait for the huge through space and time.
Jingu Bang from Sibi secures the kill onto Chekio. The unstable Vortex secures the kill onto Draco Marino. Soon after that, Worst Turtle falls, as did Julio. And it's 21 minutes in. Flashpoint, 5 members strong, picking themselves up a Dia side and now barreling down the mid lane.
That just goes to show how easily Flashpoint can punish you for one little mistake, one little out of position below and into the execute, into the tier 2 tower dive, into the through space in time, and just like that, Flashpoint ending game 1.
The big thing with that one, Tolly, Julio there should have ulted earlier. I can understand his decision making there with holding it, because he's waiting for his team to get in position. He can Eagles rally in place, hit 3 or 4 targets, but the burst was just too much.
I think
On top of that, well, maybe Team QUESO can get the ball rolling here for themselves.
We'll see how it works out. Game number 2, Flashpoint looking to close this one out quickly. Baka in the jungle, Casters in the booth.
Thank you so much, Desk. QUESO versus Flashpoint for game 2. Good news, Tolly. Ao Kwon got banned.
sometimes he got...
Kang still picked up a bit of experience, but Draco Marino's very low. On the left-hand side of things, though, Worst Turtle will strip away that red buff, but now Draco Marino could die in a 2v1 situation. Sibi is doing a very good job there, but Worst Turtle will get first blood on Farrakrick. There's action everywhere. Poor old Doug can't keep up.
Oh, Shakio needs to run away, but he doesn't have the lead. Juking against Johnny. He overshot his target. The root is going to force Warchi's beads, and just like a very important bounty for this early game jungler.
Really isn't. Being able to shut down a Sol a little bit earlier on, it won't impact too much because it was just the first minute of the game. But getting the kill against Sol is impactful. Sibi going to try and defend his blue buff against the might of the Serpent. And you know what? He did, but he'll die for it. And that's worthwhile. You got your blue, right, Telly? You're a solo laner. That's what you do.
No, that's not really worth it.
It's not worth?
No. Well, what he could have done was he could have actually afforded the beats, because Johnny took him a while to use those beats, I would say.
Oh, into from Fusify. They're looking to defend that red speed buff, I should say. Meanwhile, Darkest Nights comes into play. Draco Marino knocks up one, but Farrakrick gets a pretty good ultimate off, as now Warchi is left alone. What more can a Raw do in a situation like that? QUESO trying to play the objectives with the invade, get collapsed on by yourself, Tony. I think QUESO definitely very good at objective-focused game and play style, whereas Flashpoint are great at scrapping. They like a good brawl, and Johnny's showing Worst Turtle. He likes a good brawl. He'll take him down. He may go down in trade, however. Draco Marino and Warchi will combine to pick up the scraps, but speed buff was at least stolen. Farrakrick gets knocked up by Draco Marino and spat on as well. Not enough to really force him back yet, as the focus is on towards Draco Marino for a second. But with Warchi and Worst Turtle both lurking around, Flashpoint were aware. Nice snipe out of Warchi onto Fusify, but it's a tanky target, and Worst Turtle is still getting beaten to high heaven, as the World Serpent does cause some problems for Fusify.
Oh, yeah, it did. Yes, it did. Fusify getting hit by all three of them, but Johnny takes out Worst Turtle on the right side of the map, and that was
away from the damage coming up from Fusify, Farrakrick and Johnny. World Serpent into effect. One hit. Not the second hit. Third hit, though. It does knock up Fusify into the ultimate out Worst Turtle and the ultimate out Warchi, but Fusify is yet still alive, and it's Worst Turtle that's already dead. Cancel that. It's Worst Turtle and Warchi that are already dead. Cancel that. Johnny's going in for a third. No, he's changed his mind. Instead, Chekio will slow that down.
Oh, Chekio taking so much damage, having to use the Aegis to prevent that stellar burst. Meanwhile, in the solo lane, both ultimates being traded out yet again. Diving the tier 1 right on top of Chekio. A 3-for-0 as the dust settles.
And this is where Flashpoint just seemed to excel over something close to.
It's like if we're going to Chuck's Halloween party and we're going to be dressed as Smite gods. I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll just wear a toga and like do my hair real quick and I'll be Apollo.
I'll just put shorts on and become Bacana. I don't have to wear anything else. Caspani on the right-hand side, keeping the pressure going on Draco Marino, but the dive is all onto Chekio. Remember, last fight his beads and Aegis were burnt, and Flashpoint went, all right, World Serpent, what are you going to do when we take down Ul? Well, you're going to dance around, and Worst Turtle's on the way over here, looking potentially for an ultimate. But why are you not defending a tier 2? You lose that for free. Maybe the fight after will go your way. Snipe onto Farrakrick does connect, and now the dance to the backline from Worst Turtle, looking for the pick on Caspanify. Farrakrick's still alive, but Caspanify, different story. Farrakrick's slipping away from Julio at the time being, as Baka is munching onto Worst Turtle, leaps over the wall. He needs Suku as quick as possible, Worst Turtle here, but Draco Marino and Julio still trying to get Farrakrick, and he will bring him down.
That's one execute. Chekio now reviving. Sibi doesn't want to give this up. He's got the charge. He stuns out Draco Marino. Julio now between a rock and a hard place. Gets off the fatal strike, but jumping up and down is Johnny, not going to get executed this time.
Still plenty of sustain for Julio, though, to stay alive, but the dashing from Sibi is good. Fusify's trying to back up, but Fusify has aggro, and Johnny did not want to come into the tier 2 tower range. No penetration.
No penetration. Probably going to get another blue item with the Spear of Desolation. Warchi getting absolutely absolutely melted by Johnny, courtesy level 17 Bakasura.
Draco Marino's not happy. He's trying to jump onto Johnny's face, but Johnny says, no thank you, I don't want any worms today. Fusify keeping Chekio in check as the rotation comes out of Kispanify as well. Nice knock up from Draco Marino towards the end, but he left Worst Turtle all alone, and the Turtle has already fallen down. Fusify will drop in the mid lane, however, in trade to Julio, and now we're in a 3-on-4 situation.
Good execute out of Julio to at least respond in kind. Draco Marino now could be the next one to follow. He doesn't have this.
Sibby took a bit more poke from Chekio than bargained for with the axe, but watch around the back. Here comes Johnny.
Johnny looking for somebody, literally anybody, and that somebody's going to be Julio. Sibby with a double stun, forcing out the beats. Johnny with a double kill. And just like that, Flashpoint gonna go for the objective.
Snipe from Warchi just off the mark there, hoping the Flashpoint gonna stay as a threesome and just group up towards the Fury. Instead though, Greed a little bit out of Farrakrick there hanging around, and still Flashpoint getting aggressive as Chekio is low. Worst Tail's even lower, Warchi lower than that now as Kispanify gets a double kill. It's getting
rotation from Sibby healing Kispanify as he was about to fall to this Awillish jungle as Chekio gonna get taken out for an unofficial deicide. And a lot of this also comes down to Warchi playing the Raw. I have not seen a less impactful mid from somebody. Probably Draco Marino is opting for that build right here, so double anti-attack speed could keep Johnny in check, but he's already level 20, not even 21 minutes into the game, and he's making plays like this.
Johnny's fighting two on purpose because the rest of the team in mid lane are going to take a fight at the same time. Johnny's already taken out one, looking at Worst Turtle, who brings him towards him for a bit more of a fight. Meanwhile, Darkest and Nights comes into play from Kispanify, and at the same time, Draco Marino's running for his life. Julio will fall down momentarily, and Warchi's now left surrounded to fall down to 5-on-1. Fire Giants available. But who needs fire? There's towers and phoenixes available.
Oh, the blink under the tier 2 tower. Draco Marino gonna get rooted.
Is this gonna be game again?
The deicide almost in the same exact time or same exact situation.
Is this just game one? We're just playing game one again with different gods?
You can say that, but I like the plays from Johnny. Going from the Ao Kuang to the Bakasura, he held on to his beats during that 1v1 because he wants to get pulled closer.
They banned him a lot in that second game, but it still wasn't enough to shut down Johnny, who goes 13-1-6. Credit to the whole squad as all of them are involved in at least 11 to 13 kills each. Flashpoint, take it down 2-0.
They banned the Ao Kuang, they banned the Surcat, they banned